What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Another live stream. We broke the UFC 294 news in stream for the weekly live chat. I still went for a bit, still went for over an hour, and then I said, you know what? I'm going to jump off, go make my video, and I'll be back. And I'm not going to lie, I made that video. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll go to sleep. But then I said, you know what? I got to go back. I got to go back. So now it's 1:30 a.m. The video about UFC 294 is out. I've had some time to finally kind of digest the news and think about it a little bit more. And what are the chances right as we get on stream, we literally get so much news because we got the Strickland news right before stream. Then we got all the UFC 294 news on stream. And now we're back again to talk about it some more. So I hope you guys appreciate the dedication. I'm happy to be here. And we can talk more about UFC 294, Islam Makhachev, Charles Oliveira, Khamzat Chimaev, Paulo Costa, and then not UFC 294 news, UFC 293 news. It looks like it's going to be Israel Adesanya versus Sean Strickland. I haven't made a video about it because it's not 100% yet, but we'll see. We'll see if it becomes official. But yeah, I'm back yet again. I'm back yet again for another stream. I appreciate you guys for all joining me earlier. We had over 200 people in the chat earlier. I know it's much later, so we're not going to get that many people. Plus, the news was just so fresh right then and there. But yeah, what a night, boys. What a night. I can't believe. And it's right around the corner, guys. I mean, we're talking UFC 294 exactly 3 months away. 3 months away. That's not that far. You know what's crazy? Oh my God, time is going way too quick. In the same amount of time it'll be UFC 294, if you go back that same amount of time, UFC 287 had already happened. Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. Oh my God, I don't know how this is happening. How is time going by this quick? Let's see. Yeah, UFC 287 happened April 8th. So if you go back 3 months, you'll be at April 20th. So UFC 294 is almost exactly 3 months into the future. UFC 287, Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya 2 was 3 months and 2 weeks ago. That's crazy. It's official, bro. What are you talking about? I know it's official, dude. I did a whole video on it. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Strickland stuff. So Jones, Stipe, and Colby Leon, 295. I don't know. Dude, I talked about it in my video. I still think there's a chance that Colby Leon is on 294. If not, they might save it for December, which is unfortunate. It's crazy. It's crazy how much news we got. I think the Dricus Du Plessis news is kind of bad news, though. Respect to Charles for taking a home court disadvantage again. Fair enough. I just can't believe this year's flying by, boys. Remember when we were like, oh, can't wait for March. Can't wait for March, boys. What the fuck? Does anybody remember that in chat? Let me know. Yeah, really can't wait for that March. Those March cards, they're gonna be amazing. Can't wait for those. And now look at us now. That's crazy. I'm shook right now. We were halfway to Christmas? I know. I was going to say in the Discord, what's up with the live stream, but you already live. Good thing you found out, JJ. Good thing you found out, JJ Smoke. I'd have to really tell you what's up. Whew. I don't know how this happens, but anyway. Sucks that Umar needs shoulder surgery. I know, dude. That's a damper. With the Jamal Hill news, the Umar news, the Du Plessis news. I mean, it's so much news has come out. I'm just shook right now. I'm just thinking about it all still. I saw it while we were on stream. The first second that somebody tweeted it out, I saw it. Saw the Umar injury looked pretty bad. How did you see it? Yeah, Umar needs shoulder surgery, unfortunately. So why could the UFC? So why the UFC could have just did Costa versus Khamzat in the first place? I think they were trying to bully Costa. They must have came to an agreement, and that's why they're now doing what they're doing. Bruce Buffer's better. Joe Martinez. He posted something on Twitter. Let me take a look. Let me take a look, my friend. Umar Nurmagomedov. I don't see anything on his Twitter. You lying sack of shit. You lying sack of shit. I don't see nothing. So no Cannonier Khamzat, no Cannonier Khamzat. What's next for Jarrett? I was thinking Jarrett Cannonier Sean Strickland rematch, but that's not happening now. That's not happening now because Sean Strickland's probably fighting for the belt. So I don't know what's going to happen. Spinning back fist? Oh, spinning back fist. Fuck, spinning back fist. Okay, here we go. I say it. Hold on, let me mute this. I don't need the fucking audio. I don't even see what happened there. I don't even see what happened, dude. It just randomly hurt his shoulder. I see him holding it weird. See, sorry for the misinformation. No big deal. No big deal. How much do you weigh? Like 280, 290? Jarrett versus Rob is a good one. Yeah, but does that really make sense? Again, that's a rematch. It's a rematch. So, does anyone feel like Leon Edwards won't be a long-range champion? He might if he just keeps sitting out. So, it's unfortunate. 6'3", yes. Odds Costa misses weight. I'll say 40%. That's what I'm worried about. Charles wanted to fight Islam, just not in Abu Dhabi. He said he's ready for November. That's UFC heading to Brazil. What, he's come out and talked since the announcement? Oh, no. Oh, no. Please tell me no. He hasn't come out since the announcement, so I'm not. He hasn't put anything out. So apparently he's accepted the fight. You never know. It was before announcing. Yeah, I knew he had said some stuff beforehand. So we'll see if it's actually, for some reason, doesn't come to fruition. I'm kind of happy but sad at the same time. UFC is rigged. Poor Charles. I don't think it's rigged. Watch them shoot Bo right into the top 5 at middleweight. I don't think so. They're going to protect Bo for as long as they can. Which I get it. I understand it. I understand it. Ooh, that's looking good, boys. The views on the new video looking pretty good for the channel. Looking pretty good for the channel. It's already got 1,000 views just about. It's already got 1,000 views and it was released kind of late. I'm a 10 and 293. I'm not excited about Adesanya versus Strickland. That does suck, dude. The Dricus fight was better. How do you see Adesanya Strickland going? I think Adesanya finishes him. Lots of teeps, lots of leg kicks, and just outstrike Strickland. I'd be shocked if Strickland pulled it off. Imagine Dana announced it without Charles signing. It would not shock me, and I meant to say that in the video, but I forgot about it, and then I left it in a comment. No. Yeah. Another good card. I think Adesanya finishes Strickland, yeah. You only got 4 views? Dude, that's the way it goes. It's tough, man. Let's see. Where's your video at? Oh, you did a short? Yeah, dude, this is too hard to watch. Oh, it's just a picture? I can't listen to it right now, but it's just a picture? Is that all it is? And you just talk over the picture? Well, that's why. Nobody cares to stay on a picture. I'm sorry, dude. You gotta make regular videos. Make regular videos like you have been. And you gotta learn how to use OBS. I see your I'm not trying to sit here and pick on you. I'm just giving you advice. You got to learn how to use OBS where you can show your screen rather than recording your screen. I can see this hue on your screen. If you ever need any advice, dude, just feel free to ask. I don't want to give you unsolicited advice, but learn how to use OBS is what I would suggest. So you can easily record your screen in OBS. But yeah, dude, YouTube views is tough, man. I'm happy with the views I'm getting recently. I know people will say, oh, it's not that great. You only get this many views, blah, 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 blah. But I'm happy. I'm happy. 1,000, almost 2,000 on this one that just came out earlier tonight. Almost 6,000 on this one, 1,500 on this one. Not great for the full card predictions, but nobody cares about the UFC London. 3,000, 3,500, 2,000, 8,000, 1,000 on the Holly Holm predictions, which I'm shocked that even got 5,000, 6,000, 3,000. 7,000, 11,000, 4,000, 2,000, 7,000. So the views have been picking up lately. So I'm happy with that. Which is more likely, Leon versus Colby, co-main 294 or 295? I'm going to say 294. The reason I say that is because I don't think the UFC is going to want to pay Leon pay-per-view points to fight on a John Jones card. They'll just make Izzy versus Dricus later. Izzy is so active they don't have to scrap the fight for Khamzat to fight Izzy. Okay, we'll see. It'd be a while, though. It's going to be a while. You think Strickland could win the fight versus Izzy? It's possible, but I think highly unlikely. Honestly, Dricus Du Plessis beating Whitaker has me rethinking everything I've ever thought about MMA in general. Do you think DDP will fight Izzy if he returns from injury later on, or do you think he might have to fight another opponent? I hope that they just make that, but may not. May not. Who knows what's bound to happen? If Strickland, who knows? Izzy could get a freak injury in the Strickland fight and it messes up the whole timeline. Strickland needs to stomp his legs like Roundtree. Yeah, he needs to kick him. What makes you think they put a welterweight title fight under a lightweight title fight? They don't structure cards like that. They have plenty of times. They've had a few times where they've done that, and because Islam is the bigger draw, they put the bigger draw at the top of the card. So Islam would be the biggest draw of that card. Hey, mate, have you ever streamed a game before? I have not. Why? Charles wasn't what I expected when DC said people aren't going to be happy. Dude, DC was just guessing. Leon versus Colby's too big to put his co-main. Yeah, it's going to do big numbers. It's going to do roughly, what, 10%, 20% better? I was going to say 15% better. It's not going to do that much. I was going to say 10, 15% better than Aljo Henry Cejudo. Leon versus Colby is not going to draw big pay-per-view buys. I hope we get the numbers so we can find out, but I don't think it does big pay-per-view buys at all. I'll tell you right now, Islam versus Charles gets way more pay-per-view buys than Colby versus Leon. Leon versus Colby. Okay, I already read that. I just read that. That's what I read. What is OBS and how do you get it? It's a free download. It's just software on your computer where you can record your screen. So what you do, you can set up a window capture, and then you can put yourself down in the corner, and you can show different things on your screen while recording a video all in one. There's lots of tutorials on how to use it, too. Do you think Shavkat will submit Gastelum with ease? I don't know about submit, but he finishes him. I think he finishes him. But I don't know. I would say probably more TKOs him. So. I think. Yeah. Ali manages half the UFC fighters. Seems like it. DC's a casual. Yes, he is. Shara Putin should make his UFC debut at 294. Been looking forward to seeing him. That's true. Kelvin could take a sledgehammer to the chin and knock it KO'd. His time is coming, my friend. His time is a-coming, and it's going to come against Shavkat Rakhmonov. Dude said it's not structured like that when UFC 189 had a featherweight fight over a welterweight. Yeah, it's happened a couple times. I don't remember all of them, but it's happened. Most Sane MMA Analysis. Love this channel. Thank you, Green Pony. What a name, Green Pony. What a name, my friend. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Anywho. Clayton Fitzgerald. I have a challenge for y'all. Donate 500 if you can just make it to stage 1 of Only Up. It's a simple game that involves no skills, only patience. What is Only Up? Dude, don't got 500. What is on? Let me look up YouTube. Only Up. It says this game is impossible. It says this game is impossible. So I doubt that it's easy. There's no way you're throwing out 500 for this. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off, my friend. I never heard of it until now. I'd like to try, but I don't know how I would try. I can't try right this second. But thank you for the $5 Australian, Clayton Fitzgerald. It cost $8. Dude said, dude, don't have 500. Yeah, prove it. Send $500. Prove it if you got it. Come on, Clayton. Let's see it. I've never got a $500 dono, so if anybody wants to hit me with the $500 dono and make me faint on stream, it's going to happen one of these days. I just don't know when. Grasso versus Shevchenko 2 prediction. I'm going to go Shevchenko by decision. Dude thinks he's Tory. It is possible, Joey, but it's hard. Yeah, I probably won't be able to pull it off. You got to send them money for the game, Clayton. Nah. What's the 5th fight on UFC 291 main card if Ikram Costa is canceled? Let me take a look. Let me take a look. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably Wonderboy versus Michelle Pineda or Derek Lewis versus Marcus Rogerio de Lima. Ew. Kennedy seems to be closer to a title fight. Curious on why Khamzat would take that fight or the Usman fight instead. This is probably what the UFC wanted. It's a bigger fight and a more manageable win for him. Do you like the regularity of rematches? I feel like they're a bit overdone. Wonderboy should be on the main card. Yeah, I think he probably will be. Derek Lewis on the main card. Yuck. Ew. Yeah, ew is right. Ew is right, my friend. Derek Lewis is going to gas out on the walk to the cage. Derek Lewis is going to gas out on the walk to the cage, my friend. How do you think Khamzat gets it done? I'm going to say Khamzat via decision. Did I not say that in my video? It's just so tough to finish Paulo Costa. Max should move up to lightweight. His chin will deteriorate way faster there than it would at featherweight. Why would he want his chin to deteriorate faster? You did. Okay. I couldn't remember, dude. I got that video out fast, didn't I? Only Up is a game that currently trending for live streamers. It's a frustrating game that is very possible to win. It's hard. It costs $10. I'll pay. But then I'm going to have to live stream it on stream, and I got to go against my MMA content. I'll have to look into it, Clayton. I'll have to look into it, but it's like, that's probably a game for when I start. I'm going to start a second channel eventually and do other stuff on there when I have more time. It's very possible to win. I would love the $500 dono. But it's like, unless it's going to be quick, I can't mess up the algorithm exactly by streaming a video game for 2 hours until I start my next channel. When I start my other channel, I would do it. You did. I haven't watched the video yet. I'm going to watch after stream. This could be the perfect time to start your gaming channel. Probably could be. But thank you, Clayton, for the $5 Australian. I'll have to try it out one day. I will try it out one day, just not today. I would love the $500 dono, but it's probably going to take me hours to do it. Whatever it is. And I have to learn how to play. And I have to download the game, and I have to buy the game too. Derek Lewis will gas in the locker room. Dude, it wouldn't shock me if we get a Dada 5000 performance from Derek Lewis. Costa's going to beat the Gourmet Chechen. Okay. Derek Lewis days, he's working out and shows up fatter than ever. Remember when everyone said that Derek Lewis has gotten in better shape. He's going to beat Sergey Spivak. I thought that was pretty hilarious. I'm a man of my word, mate. I will donate $500 if you get to stage 1. You only get 10 lives, though. You fall 10 times, you lose. So don't rush. I'll have to look it up. How long? Let's see. Stage 1 of only up. It took this guy 22 minutes to get to stage 1. This game does look kind of interesting. How did he just bounce this far? Yeah, I'm assuming this is stage 1 up in the sky. It says congratulations. Oh, dude just bumped on a trampoline. This is a weird ass game. I'm looking at it right now. I'm assuming this is it. Gets all the way to like the top of space. I'm assuming that's stage 1. I don't know though. I'm just watching a quick video on it. The game is only 4 gigabytes. Won't take that long at all. I mean to make it, if I take my time to make it. Thank you for the 5 Australian. Thank you for the 2 Australian. Clayton Fitzgerald, the man. That's real, Joe. Your internet would be able to download it fast as hell. I meant actually doing it itself. Doing it itself. It would be able to download fast, but it's just doing it would take forever. You know? And we got so much big news to discuss. I mean, I would love to get the $500 dono, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to do it. And on top of that, it would take too much time to play. Why do you like Austin Lingo? Did I say I like Austin Lingo? He's just a middle of the pack fighter. Did Dada 5000 have a heart attack versus Kimbo in the ring? Yes. Reminds me of getting over it. Never heard of it. Yeah, that's stage 1's word saying congratulations. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Hawk Lungs. How come everyone now brings up the narrative that competitive win against Volk is somehow Islam's disadvantage? Good win against Volk. You're watching a speedrunner. Good win against Volk. Good luck with that. I believe. Hold on a second. I believe the Islam win over Volkanovski should make his stock go up, but that's not the way it's viewed in the MMA community. So I hope you don't think I think that. It's just the way the MMA community thinks. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. You're watching a speedrunner. Space is at the end of the game. Space is at the end of the game. Stage 1 is the first platform with the balloons. Let me take a look. Only up. Let's see. It says speed run. I can't believe this is so popular right now. I'm trying to figure out where the balloons are. I'm clicking through. I don't see any balloons. Is the balloons with the house? Is the house floating with the balloons? This is crazy. Thank you for the $5, Clayton Fitzgerald. I appreciate your $5, man. 5 Australian bucks. Movsar Evloev versus Calvin Ortega. Who wins? The Calvin fight. The Calvin fight would be interesting. I'd go Movsar versus both of them. You hear the Magny allegations? No, I have not. You talk about Charles Islam Costa versus Khamzat. I did a full video on it, but yeah, we can talk about it. What do you want to think? I like both of them. What do you want to know? Is what I really meant to say. Not what do you want to think. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fun, man. I'm really looking forward to the Costa versus Khamzat matchup. That's going to be a crazy build-up. And I'm curious to see how Khamzat looks at middleweight. I'm still upset that we never got Usman versus Chimaev. I'm still upset we never got to see that. And I'm hyped that Charles is getting another title shot, but if he loses, he's in lightweight purgatory. He's in old lightweight purgatory, boys. I just stubbed the vein on my foot on the fridge. Okay. Congrats, 23. The GOAT, Jesse Butler's coming back to fight after getting KO'd by an old man. Who's he fighting? Does he have a matchup? Probably 1.5 hours. Okay. Sadiq versus Bryce Mitchell. Who wins? That's a tough one. I feel like Bryce could just out-grapple him, but Sadiq's got better striking and has decent wrestling, so it's 50-50. I'll lean Bryce Mitchell early prediction. Who do you got in Costa versus Khamzat? I got Khamzat, dude. Costa, I feel like he can be out-grappled. We kind of saw that, a little bit of that against Luke Rockhold. If Khamzat comes in big and comes in strong and comes in ready to fight, he put on the weight over the past year, might be able to bully Costa. We'll see. But if he gets him down, I think he can. Khamzat's got good jiu-jitsu. I could see Khamzat potentially getting a submission. Adesanya versus Strickland. Joey, I just got here. What the F? Apparently, Dricus can't fight. So, Butler's fighting Sean Woodson. I did not know that. Dude, Charles just pulled out, and Clay Guida's stepping in. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, Clay Guida and his boys are stepping in. So now the job of Bilal Muhammad's now just to watch Colby. I don't know. We haven't got that announcement yet. Press conference is fun. Be fun for UFC 294. Agreed. Rampage Jackson also wants to return to MMA. Ew. That's horrible. That's actually a horrible news. Dude's old as dog shit. Washed his dog shit. And wants to return. He looked horrible in whatever his last fight was in Bellator. Looked absolutely atrocious. Is Charles Oliveira the lightweight Max Holloway? He may end up lightweight Max Holloway, lightweight Robert Whittaker. Does 294 still need stacking? No. I hope it does, though. I hope they do. Me and my friend were discussing that I don't trust what Strickland would say at the mic if he beat Izzy. It is what it is. That's why it's live on pay-per-view. Poor Ikram thinking he got a top contender now has to fight unranked. Nasruddin's ranked, isn't he? Nasruddin's still ranked. UFC rankings. Someone's catching the boot. Nasruddin's ranked number 13, so it's still a good fight for Ikram. The first stage can complete in 12 minutes without any falls or cause. 500, mate. I'm a man of my word. You get 10 lives. It will take 2 minutes to get it up there and up and running. Dude, I'm just not going to be able to pull it off. I'm not going to be able to pull it off in 12 minutes. So it's going to take me forever. And I would have to reset up a new stream in my OBS. I will try it eventually, dude. I want to try it now. I will try it, but just not right now. Unfortunately. Even though I would love to take you up on that offer. There's just, that's at least 30 minutes of stream time total, even if I did do it in 12 minutes, which I'm not going to be able to do it. And then meanwhile, people are going to be pissed because I'm like, oh, let's talk about Paulo Costa versus, Khamzat Chimaev and Adesanya Strickland and Charles versus Islam too, Does Chris Curtis have a fight booked? Yes, he does. He's fighting Fluffy Hernandez. Nina Drama's horrible. I don't even listen to any of that shit, so don't even support it. Don't click on it. Don't watch it. It's just weird influencer bullshit. Prediction on two cards of UFC 294. Two fights? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I hope they add Leon Colby as a co-main. And then I don't care what else they add. Imagine trying to talk about fights while you're trying to focus, not fall. Exactly. When I start my second channel, dude, make sure you give me that offer. Because I'm going to be just doing random shit on my second channel. Leon Colby at MSG. I don't think they're going to want to pay Leon pay-per-view points for a John Jones card. And the Abu Dhabi card's probably going to be in the afternoon. So it's not going to do that great in terms of pay-per-views. It'll do all right because it's still a good card. But the Abu Dhabi government's paying them. Have you ever thought about doing like MMA trivia live? Like where some digging like for like 20 questions and we try to answer them? I feel like you could catch some helium. Helium if you do it right. What does that mean? But no, I haven't. I've let you guys ask me what event is what. You don't want Leon and Colby on the Jones card? Who backs up Jones and Stipe then? What do you mean who backs up? Ew, could you imagine Colby Leon is the main event of MSG? What's your thoughts about 291? It sucks that we're losing a good fight. Aljo cuts to 35 pounds and is fighting very soon. Weight cut can give him some trouble against O'Malley. Yeah, they're forcing him to quick turnaround too. Like they were doing with Dricus as well, but it's not going to happen. Like it up, chat. Thank you, Niles. Still crazy. Max got 3 title shots against the same guy. Lost all 3 of them. Lost all 3 of them. That is crazy. That is craziness. Lost all 3. Got dominated in the last one. Yeah, that sucks that 294 will be on in the daytime. Ew. I'm actually pissed off about that. I find myself pissed off. I hate those cards. I hate them with a passion. I hate it with a burning passion. It just ruins the day. I really do dislike it when it comes on in the afternoon. It just don't feel right, my friend. It just does not feel right. So we got 2 videos and 2 streams out over the last 6 hours. Because my reasons I hate, I post it. I can't see it on desktop. Let me go look at it on mobile. I posted that 4 hours and 40 minutes ago. This weekend is early. I don't mind sleeping during the co-main. Oh, the co-main, Molly McCann. I mean, who's the co-main for 295? Probably a non-title fight. Like a big non-title fight would be my guess. But I don't know what it'll be. It's hard to say. Could be the vacant title on the line. Vacant light heavyweight title. Because neither one of those guys will get pay-per-view points for the vacant title. You think Paul Craig retires if he loses to Muniz? He's 35, but I don't know. I doubt it. He seems like a guy that'll stick around forever. You think Holloway can get another crack at Volkanovski? No. Absolutely not. I was watching Sadiq's channel, and apparently he wanted to fight Korean Zombie, but decided to fight Max instead. I thought Sadiq could have been a better fight for him to retire. Dude, Max is going to beat the brakes off Korean Zombie. Me personally, I'd give Stefan Struve the title shot. Yeah, Stefan Struve, the skyscraper. Here versus Glover before the sub. Who was winning? Glover was. Glover was going to win the decision, most likely. That was craziness. That fight in general was just nuts in general. Well, people were bullying Aljo for not wanting to fight, but now all of a sudden it's unfair for Dricus. I've been consistent on both. It was unfair for both of them. But that is funny. That is funny. People were saying, how dare Aljo not take the fight against O'Malley? But I haven't seen reaction for the Dricus yet, so I've been on basically in front of this camera since. Dricus should not fight Izzy in Australia, best in the United States. His weight cut issues and rehabilitation times can be an issue. Also, traveling from South Africa to down under takes 48 hours or more. Did not know all that. But yeah, it's probably an advantage for him not to go. It just sucks because I was hoping the promotion for this fight would be over with. Remember when Stefan beat Stipe? Yeah, I remember watching that. It was on Fuel TV. I remember watching that live. UFC is probably just going to give Max a higher ranked, older guys, hasn't fought yet, so he doesn't kill off contenders for Volk. Yeah, but who wants to see that? I don't want to see that at all, boys. I do not wish to see that at all. Holloway just beating up the dead corpse of the Korean Zombie. Then what's next? Bobby Green knocks out Tony Ferguson. Max Holloway moves up and challenges Tony. Aljo versus O'Malley prediction. First or second round rear naked choke for Aljamain Sterling, I think. That's what I'm going with. I think. But I think there's a better chance for Sean O'Malley than people would believe. I've said that multiple times. 75 watching, only 12 likes. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Yeah, if you guys could like the stream, thank you. Thank you, Stanley, for pointing it out. I appreciate you. Pretty new to the channel, and you grind these lives out. I respect the consistency. I do my best, my friend. I do my best. I try to just keep pounding these live streams out. So, if you enjoy them, like the stream. Everyone like the stream. How'd you find the channel, Johnny Mac? Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate you, my friend. Imagine if Korean Zombie wins, then he won't retire. Oh, my God. Imagine he just knocks out Max. That would be the wildest shit ever to happen, ever. I would never think that in a million years. I would never think that would happen in a million years, but you never know. I low-key want to see Bryce Mitchell fight again. Who should he fight? Sadiq Youssef. JDM versus Hafez fight was similar to Movsar versus Lopez. Both were huge underdogs and gave a tough fight. Agreed. Crazy Sean Strickland's going to fight for a UFC title. I know. How about having someone studio from time to time, even like DC and RC? There's nobody to have, dude. There's nobody to be had. So, not really an option. There's nothing but clowns. There's nothing but clowns in the MMA community, my friend. So, Derek is gassing on the walkout. They better roll him out in the wheelchair so that doesn't happen. I know, dude. I know. They really do. Dude, he's really going to gas out. Hold on. I'm seeing thing. I can't believe all this news got announced today. Found your channel during the Sterling versus Cejudo fight, and I liked your breakdown, so I subbed. Appreciate you. Glad you found it. I got to go with TKZ by TKO. Can you imagine? No, that's never going to happen. One of your lucky subscribers could. Maybe one day. Yair versus Arnold Allen should be next matchup for Yair. I like that fight. Get one of them back in kind of contention. Volkanovski's got to lose eventually. Watching Derek Lewis fight in Salt Lake City compares to what cruel thing in the world? I'll let you finish it. To what cruel thing in this world? I don't know. What do you make of Juliana Pena's trash talk? Ew is exactly what I think of her trash talk. Strickland's going to get murdered badly by Izzy. Yeah, I think he gets finished, but we'll see. We shall see. Volk is getting old, especially for the lighter weights. Yeah, that's why everybody has their day. They should have announced these fights when the Ngannou fight was announced. I'm glad they didn't, because then I would have had a lot of work to do. I'm glad they didn't announce this tomorrow, because I'm busy tomorrow night, so I wouldn't have been able, depending on the timing, I wouldn't have been able to do it until later. So, Hopefully. Hopefully we got a lull in news for tomorrow. What are some bouts you predict will make the Abu Dhabi card? I feel like they could still see a couple big matchups. I'm hoping Leon Colby co-main. I don't know what else they would announce. Let me take a look. I'm going to say Piotr Jan versus somebody. As well. That's what I'll go with. That'll be the last fight. What are some fights I'm not thinking of they could add to 291? Or 294, I mean. Sorry. Crazy to think someone will dethrone Volk. Piotr Jan versus Corey, too. I was thinking that, but I don't know if they'd book that. In Abu Dhabi, yet again. How is Ilya even confident about KOing Alex in the first? He's not. He doesn't believe that. Khamzat is a big star in Abu Dhabi, so obviously him and Costa is co-main. You never know. You would have thought Sean O'Malley, Piotr Jan would have been co-main, but it was not. They could also do Shura Putin, Magomedov on the fight card as well. Can anyone make Islam Makhachev tap, not sleep? No, I don't think he taps. I think he sleeps. Khamzat did a great troll job saying it wasn't Costa. I don't know. Did he? Those guys are always joking around online. Imagine Paulo just sleeps Khamzat badly. Dude, Khamzat would have the worst career trajectory ever if that happened. Piotr Jan is not fighting till 2024. He wanted a break and he's changed training camps. Okay, well, that's probably good for him, honestly. He's on a losing streak, even though he doesn't deserve to be on a losing streak. So I hope he does do that. Yeah, it sucks Umar's hurt. That's heartbreaking. Joey, if you had to pick someone looking at the current roster, who dethrones Volk? There's just nobody, dude. There's nobody. It would have to be Ilya. If you told me it had to be someone right now, it had to be Ilya, which isn't a good answer, but Ilya would have to be the guy. Maybe Arnold Allen could get it done. Arnold Allen's really good, so maybe Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen in like a year. I'll say Arnold Allen in like a year will dethrone Alexander Volkanovski if he can get to a title shot. Have you seen the video Umar posted? I have. It could be Corey versus Dominic Cruz and do Figgy versus Piotr. If it happened, who would you take? I would take Corey over Cruz, and I would take Piotr over Figgy. Cruz is just getting too old and slowing down, and he's not as unhittable as he used to be. Cruz used to be borderline unhittable. So, what's up with all the Nurmagomedovs pulling out? I don't know, dude. Injuries. Song Yadong's fighting Rob Font. Allen only fights once a year. He needs a few wins. That's true. Who is more power, Burns or Costa? Definitely Costa. Jack, usually really good picks, but come on, Islam or Olives over Islam. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see that. That he picked that. Yeah, the Umar Corey Sandhagen news cuts deep because that was right around the corner too. Literally, what, a couple weeks. Acosta can stun Khamzat, but doubt he can KO him. Agreed. I think Olives will be ready for everything, especially on the feet. We'll see, my friend. It's hard. It's hard to convince myself that Oliveira could pull it off. I find it hard to believe. It's going to be tough, man. O'Malley's going to get the upset this year. We'll see. Big Olives fan, not picking him against Islam. Don't care. Man, just think it's a bad matchup. It's stylistically a horrible matchup for him. Styles make fights, and stylistically, it is a atrocious matchup for Oliveira. Super defensively responsible, elite level BJJ into submission skills, submission offense and defense. And he has power in his hands. And he's technical as well on the feet. And he has unbelievable takedowns and top control. I mean, it's a nightmare matchup. I've got Ikram. Sean was able to control Imavov on the cage. If Ikram gets there, he's taking him down. Yeah, I gotta dive into that fight a little bit deeper. I gotta go look up Ikram's grappling. But early prediction, I'm going to Imavov. Somebody commented on my video about my pronunciation of Imavov. Which I say Imavov. Yeah, Imavov. I don't. And that's correct. And Aliskarov. Or it's Aliskarov. He said Aliskarov, but it's Aliskarov. That's how John Anik pronounces them. So I'm assuming that's how you pronounce them. Islam is better than Khabib. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. They're different in different aspects. They're better in different aspects. You know, who should Sean Brady fight? JDM. What's with these people? How you pronunciate names? Who gives a fuck? I understand if it's like blatantly wrong, but there's so many people comment. You said this wrong. I'm just pronouncing how the UFC pronounces. Just pronouncing how the UFC pronounces. That's it. I try to do my best. Sometimes I mess up. It is what it is. Some dude was like, "You're driving me nuts." It's a Mavov, and it's Aliskerov. Because I want to call it Aliskerov, but it's Aliskerov. Why do guys bleed in the UFC? Some of the names are very hard to pronounce. Agreed. Ruzaboyev is one of them. Knuckle deep Ruzaboyev. Olives must have been forced into this fight, or the payday must have been huge. I would assume he's getting paid well. Oliveira's a star. MMA Joey Motivated is so funny. Did he post more videos? Let me go take a look. Let me go take a look. I haven't checked. How do I look at my subscriptions? Do I have to click off here? Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, he didn't post anything new. Just got to get on it. Got to get on it and find something new. I thought you meant... Yeah, but that is a funny name for a channel. You just watched the Holes video? Fair enough. Will they now remove Khamzat from welterweight rankings? They should. How many people are bigger stars than Charles? Adesanya and Jones, probably it. Connor. I'm probably forgetting like one person, but Charles is up there, man. Charles is a decent-sized star. Okay, I already read that. I think Khabib is more pressure fighter than Islam, and I think Khabib deals with pressure from the crowd and adversity better than Islam. Khabib is still better, in my opinion. Yeah, also I think Khabib has way better ground and pound and has better cardio as well. I think Khabib is better. I think Khabib would beat Islam. Let me put it that way. It'd be a hell. I would love to see that matchup. That'd be a dream matchup. That would be a dream matchup, boys. Could you imagine? Apparently, you spelled apparently horribly wrong. Apparently, Connor assaulted a fan recently. Doesn't surprise me. Dude's just snorting coke every other day. Is 291 and 292 only 3 weeks apart? Yes. That's usually it. It's usually 3 or 4 weeks apart between pay-per-views. Connor got rowdy at a funeral. Doesn't shock me. Dude's on cocaine 24/7. Dude's literally on cocaine 24/7. So, does not shock me in the least bit. But, you know, it is what it is. Let me see something real quick. Free hours. Let me go. I'm just looking at something. I might be getting a new banner tomorrow, boys. New banner on the channel. New banner on the channel. You might see a new look on the channel. I'm not sure yet. I got to see how it looks. I don't think Khabib gasses out against Volk like Islam did. Agreed. I'll put it this way. I think Khabib finishes Volk. Joey, do you think Strickland actually has a chance against Izzy? No. I think Khabib would have melted Volk. Either finish or won by dominant 50-45. I agree. Who do you think steps in for Umar? Maybe Jonathan Martinez. Heard the opposite, that something was going on at a funeral and Connor left to avoid any confrontations. That could be true. I don't know what happened. That's why I didn't mention it, really. Connor got rowdy. Okay. Can Islam submit Volk? It's possible. Very difficult, though. Volk's damn near unsubmittable. So, DC said Islam submitted him. Who submitted Khabib? I don't trust a word. I don't trust a word Daniel Cormier says. Do not trust a word this man says. Volk has no neck. That's true. Champ does what the fuck he wants. Connor got rowdy at a funeral. Became people were trying to get their fan memorabilia while out of service. Okay. Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Unless he hurt somebody badly or took someone into a public restroom. I don't really care all that much, to be quite honest. Volk is so short and has no neck and short legs, and he can't kick anyone far away. Yeah, Volk is so compact in general. DC also said Islam's opponent was going to be disappointed. We got Olives. That's not disappointing. There you go. Anthony Smith, Ryan Spann 2 prediction. I'm going Ryan Spann by KO. But that's a tough fight to pick. I think Islam TKOs or KOs Charles this time. We'll see. I think he probably subs him again. I don't think I gave a prediction for the main event in terms of specificity. Funny thing is, he was in the women's bathroom for 35 minutes, supposedly. I did not know that. I haven't been really following it because I don't really care all that much about it. Got Islam by sub. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going with. I think, I just think he's too well-rounded. He's too well-rounded. So, the fact that he's so well-rounded, it's going to be tough for Charles to get it done. I think Charles has to finish him early. Has to finish him early. Otherwise, I don't really see Charles winning. Dang, son. Late AF. MMA Joey After Dark. Why'd you pick Spann against Krylov? I didn't. I picked Krylov. You dumb bitch. Yeah, Jack knows all about Conor in the NBA Finals incident. Yeah, he was in the bathroom. Damn. Yeah, Mario. I just like to provide the people with pleasure, all right? I like to provide the people with pleasure. And, you know, that's it. Lies. You can go, I have a prediction on the channel, dude. You can go check it out. I picked Krylov. Light heavyweight rankings does not make any sense, dude. None of the rankings make any sense in my opinion. Imagine Justin Dustin ends in round 1. That'd be craziness. Someone gets flash KO'd immediately and it's stopped. If Bellator will finally be phased out, I think Usman Nurmagomedov will finally have his UFC debut. Pure lightweights. They're going to have to make a second belt for him. But I don't know if that's not... We have no legitimate information whether or not that's true or not. Do you think Spivak will ragdoll Gain? Yes, I do think Spivak will beat Gain. Gain might as well retire or gone. Might as well retire. I think he's done. I think he's done for. I think he's done for, my friend. Almost 11K subs. Moving up quick or what? Not like crazy quick, but decently. Decent growth. We're seeing some decent growth, my friend. I think we picked up about 800 subs in the last month. I think we'll get to 11K in the next 2 days. Should be. If you guys are watching right now and you are not subscribed to the channel, help me get to 11K. I would greatly appreciate it. Go subscribe to the channel ASAP. ASAP. Because we are at, let's see where we're at. We're at 10,920, boys. 10,920. So, go sub. We're 80 away. We should get that in the next 2 days, I would say. I'll probably wake up with another probably 40 tomorrow. 20 at least from the video tonight. Then I got more content coming soon. I'm going to try to get my top 3 things I love about UFC 291 done tomorrow. I'm going to try to get that done tomorrow. And that'll be hopefully out on the channel tomorrow. If not, if there's any other big news, I'll skip the love and I'll go right to the big news. Joey, if BMF fight ends in doctor stoppage, are you going to make the BMF title cursed? Yes, probably. But thanks for noticing, Mario. If you guys could do me a favor, like the stream as well. Like the stream. If you enjoy the streams, like the stream. It helps the channel grow. The biggest thing you guys can do to help the channel, if you want the channel to grow, is watch the videos from beginning to end and also share the channel. If there's a video you enjoy, share it with people who you think will watch it. The watching the video, the watch time, watch retention, start to finish, is the #1 thing that helps the channel. But then also share the video, also like the video, also comment on the video. That help. Those 3 things, those 4 things, all help the channel a lot. Spivak. Even though Gaethje showed improvement against Fiziev, he struggled in the beginning. That is true. I think before Volk and Islam fight, again, they both will defend against Olives in the winner of Dustin Justin. Dude, I want to see Volk defend against Charles. Or, I'm sorry, Islam defend against Charles. Volk defend against Topuria, and then they fight next year. How often do you check your sub count? I want to say never, but every day, because every day when I log into my channel, when I go to my YouTube dashboard, it shows you your sub count. And I also have a little piece of, it's like a, I don't know, digital artwork that shows your sub count over here, but it doesn't update live. It only updates every 100 subs. If that makes sense. So I check it. I usually check my YouTube channel. I try to check it a couple times a day to see how the videos are performing. But if I go to my YouTube dashboard all the time on my computer to upload a video or to check anything, and my sub count's right there front and center. So it's actually kind of addicting though to see the number go up. So oh shit. Like the coolest thing is quite a few times I've gone to bed and wake up with like 250 more subs overnight. That's happened a couple times with some big videos. I'll never forget, I was hyped. I was hyped when I had 250 subs. I was like, damn. 250 subs. I'm rolling in subscribers, boys. I'm rolling because it happened one day. I just picked up like over 100 subs in one day from a big video, and I could not believe it. It's crazy how many videos I made now. I think it was this one. 23,000 views. I picked up almost 200 subscribers from this video. And this was back on May 9th, 2021. And I'd started my channel on April 1st, 2021. So this video picked me up 160 subs and got me to like 250 in like one day, and I was just shocked. When did Fries sub and join the channel? I had over 1,000 subs. It was around 268. Who will be the backup for lightweights if the UFC books 194? I'm going to say they're going to do Arman versus somebody. Arman versus Gamrot rematch. Arman versus Fiziev. Oh, I didn't even see your message there. I didn't even finish reading it. I think Arman versus Fiziev, and maybe throw Arman in there if it happens. I can't believe fans are still debating the Islam versus Volk results. Your video breakdown about the fight was one of the best I found on YouTube. Thank you, she who doesn't exist. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the breakdown. Yeah, I mean, I think people were kept debating about the grappling, but they were missing the point that Islam had landed the better strikes early in the rounds, so it didn't matter that nothing really happened on the ground. How's the London prediction video going? It's going all right. Not great. It's doing about what I expected. I wish it would have done better. It's got about 1,600 views. So, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's those long... Nobody wants to watch those super long videos. Not robbery. I still think Volk won. Dude, Volk did not win. I'm telling you right now, he did not. You should do more shorts. I've done none. I'm not a big fan of shorts, dude. I don't want to do shorts. I hate short form content in general. So, I posted a couple reels on Instagram. That's about it. That's basically shorts, same thing. I've been watching your channel since 268. Appreciate you, Hawk Lungs. Thank you. Appreciate the support, man. If you guys know, how long have you been watching the channel? Anybody who knows, throw it in the chat. Poirier thinks he's too good to fight someone below him if he loses to Gaethje. We'll see what happens, dude. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to get outraged about the future that we don't even know happens yet. So, could the UFC make Yana Alex a title fight since they have an available time? I think they would have done it by now. I think they could have done it by now. And they haven't, so I'm going to say no, they don't do it. Maybe they're negotiating new contracts for him. But as of right now, it doesn't seem like it's happening. It doesn't seem like it's happening. So, it is what it is. Since UFC 1, you've been watching the channel? Yeah, okay. I don't have it. Shove JJ, you pick Ryan Garcia. Okay. Adesanya versus DDP in Africa would be crazy. I don't think that would ever happen. UFC always talks, oh, we're going here, we're going there, and then never ends up going there. Scored at 4-1 for Islam. I think 4-1 for Islam is fine the first 4 rounds. I think I had it 3-2. I think I had 3 and 5 for Volk, but I don't remember. I don't remember which round I gave to Volk other than 5. UFC 281 was an amazing pay-per-view. That it was, my friend. That it was. My bad, I meant since UFC Africa. Fair enough. Fair enough. I've been watching since UFC Inside Your Closet. Okay. I meant how long have you been watching this channel? And you're giving the weirdest answers. Weirdest answers ever. I guess it's time to end the stream then. Weird answers. Time to end the stream. How about Volk, Ilya in Spain? Not going to happen. Never going to happen in a million years. People are too obsessed with, like, location. Just, it's very unlikely that that would happen. But you never know. So we'll see. You never know, so we'll see. Since the first video dropped 100, there's no way you found the first video, Blaze One. I don't buy it. They can't go to Spain? Yeah, I don't know. The logistics. Hot take, Vera got robbed his last fight. That ain't a hot take. That's a mentally challenged take. Volk, Ilya, co-main, MSG, Leon Colby, plus Pena, Raquel for Vegas, 296. Maybe. UFC Miami 2 at the NBA Stadium, McGregor main event. Well, McGregor, what is McGregor? Instead of the cage, he'll be in a public restroom. I think that probably makes a lot of sense. I think that's what will end up happening most likely. That'll probably end up happening most likely, I think. But yeah, Volk, Ilya. I mean, the rest of this year's pay-per-views in general are pretty good. Are pretty good, even though they're unannounced right now. Please put the women's bantamweight title on a fight night. I hope so. Nobody ever wants to see Raquel Pennington again. Yeah, I hope they better do. They'd better do Pena versus Bueno Silva. McGregor versus. Okay, dude. First video I watched was your Islam Makhachev versus Beneil Dariush reaction. Like when the fight was announced. I'm assuming. Let me go take a look. Breaking news. Okay, here we go. Number 1 contender fight. Islam Makhachev versus Beneil Dariush announced reaction and early prediction. I'm assuming that was it. Let's see how many subs I picked. I've only picked up 11 subs from that video. I only picked up 11, and I didn't make no money. That video made no money at all. Ew. Ew. That's annoying. That's quite annoying. Why is Alex Pereira bald? No idea. Aerodynamics. Chill channel, thank you. If you guys could all go like the stream. If you guys could all go like the stream, that would help the channel significantly. But if Charles wins a very close fight, then the trilogy in Brazil will have an event massive. Then Islam Volk 2, I believe. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Your thoughts on the UFC pound-for-pound rankings? Fraudulent. Bullshit. Idiotic. Pena versus Bueno Silva or Pena versus Pennington might be the first fight I won't bother watching since I started watching it. I'll watch Pena versus Bueno Silva. Pena versus Pennington? Ew. I found your channel the day before Khamzat missed weight. What video was it, bro? I think they do Yuri Ankalaev right, or do they book Alex Yan for the belt? I think they do Yuri Ankalaev at this point. The exterior is a direct reflection of the interior. Fair enough. Why are you so big? Your mother likes big boys. That's why. Alex Pereira versus Khamzat isn't happening. Stop the talk. I never said, we never talked about that. What the fuck are you talking about, you idiot? It was a live stream. I don't remember when I found your channel. I just clicked on it randomly at work. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. It was a live stream. Let me take a look. Let's see what I had going on back then. I don't know how I would ever find it. I have 1,200 live streams. Can I filter by date? Date. I'll just search UFC 279. It's got to be UFC 279 around there. September 10th, maybe? No, that's the day he missed weight. It's this one. It's got to be. It's got to be. UFC 279 presser cancel. Khamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz. MMA Media is what it was named. If Charles wins and Volkanovski beats Ilya, do you think Oliveira Islam trilogy or Volk Charles? Depends how Oliveira wins, but I would say trilogy probably. Jack, I know you're not talking about you didn't pick Gracie over Jordan. I did as well. You think you're going to pass MMA holes on subscribers this year? Wouldn't surprise me, but no. I'll definitely pass them in everything else. In terms of views, viewership in general, live viewers probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Because they're on the decline, I'm on the rise. So we're just, this is what's happening here. So, Mike Malott versus Ian Gary. Ian Gary's got to fight. Joe, I've been watching this channel since the Frank Mir days. Time's flying. Yeah, that it is. Joey, would you rather watch Juliana Miller fight or Namajunas Esparza 2? Juliana Miller. Hopefully she gets finished. You know? Do a poll who wins a fight? Nah, I don't feel like doing a poll right now. We're only going to stream for a little bit longer. It's almost 3 a.m., boys. I jumped back one stream because I told you guys I would. I didn't really want to, but I did it anyway. Hey, Jack. If you want to, this guy sending random shit in the chat that's just trying to be a dick for no reason. I don't care what he says. Go ahead and just swing the ban hammer on him. He's not adding nothing to the conversation. Go ahead and pop your ban hammer cherry. It's hide user. You can hide user, so we'll never have to see him again. But good one, bro. Go ahead, Jack. Have at it. Mr. Crayfish. Have at it. He's gone forever, boys. Jack's about to pop his banhammer shillelagh. His shillelagh, more like it. You're right. I said banhammer shillelagh. Hide user is what it is. Go ahead, Jack. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Jack just lost his shillelagh virginity right now. Oh my God, that was a good one, bro. Round of applause for Jack in the chat. Gone forever, never able to participate in the chat ever again. He's just steaming right now. Look, you can send a couple jokes, good one, ha ha ha, okay, this and that, but dude's just basically sending like the stupidest messages over and over and over again. Gone forever. Never able to exist again. Just lost a ban shillelagh virginities, more like it. Jack just pleasured himself by doing that. No one man should have all that power. Jack's right now. Jack's like, yeah. Bro went to the public restroom after that ban. Yeah. I think the time off will help Charles Chin. He came off 3 fights being dropped, maybe. I just found the live stream where I found the channel. What live stream was it? You've been getting a lot of trolls lately or not? No, not really. Just a small amount. Not really all that much. But for me, I like to just weed them out because I want to talk about MMA. You know, they can make fat jokes. I don't care. Go make them somewhere else. I just crossed the finish line. If you know what I mean, I'm done. I'm telling your mother. Dustin or Justin? I'm probably going Dustin just because he's the better grappler overall. I think. Nate Diaz Army? Okay. That's crazy, JJ. You won't be able to send a link, so you'll have to tell me what live stream it was. Just a bunch of UFC Fight Club fans in this chat. Get $1,000 off your lifted truck. Get $1,000 off with your Fight Club membership. A UFC 276 live stream. Like it was like a pre-fight or something? Damn, dude's only been around for 1 year. Both you and Jack. Or newbies. Whose fighter would you want in a street fight? Habib and Islam. Habib and Islam. I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be back. I've been drinking too much water. I'll be right back. All right, boys, I'm back. I'm not going to stay on that much longer, though, to be honest. I'm not going to stay on that much longer. Maybe another 10 minutes or so. I should have just ended it right then, but I was like, I didn't feel right. I didn't feel right, boys. I promised you a live stream. But we went over an hour, so I don't feel that bad. OGs only remember, Jack, you're taking everything I worked for. Tulip break. It wasn't even pre-fight. It was just a random one. So the random streams do pick up some subs, I guess. So, JJ, when you first found the stream, were you like, I fucking hate this guy? And then you're like, you know what? I actually kind of like this guy. Today's news raised my whole mood. I'm glad to hear. Honestly, I'm picking Mr. London over Tabora. Yeah, Mr. London. I can't wait for Mr. London versus John Jones. 100%. This guy's a fucking asshole. I'm not going to watch him. It looks like Fiziev and Gamrot is happening. Fiziev just quoted Gamrot and said, I thought we had a deal. I subbed to you after saw you on James Lynch's stream recently. Well, appreciate it. Drop location. Honestly, I'm picking Mr. London. There's the reason why I became an MMA fan. It used to be boxing, but I have no guy there, and it's also so boring. Okay. Now everyone's spamming chat while we're gone. No. Fiziev Gamrot 294 makes sense. Yeah. I think so as well. One of those two versus Armin. One of those two versus Armin. Have you watched the movie Sounds of Freedom? I have not. I'm going to go see Oppenheimer tomorrow, though. Probably. I'm like 70% sure. I saw Mission Impossible. It was really good. Do you smell better than Blagoy Ivanov? Ask your mother. She knows. Ask your mother. She knows. Yeah. I saw Oppenheimer was made in 57 days. I don't think that's true. Mission Impossible is great. Now you're the background on my stream, on my home screen. Okay. I love Christopher Nolan. I'm like a Christopher Nolan fanboy. So pretty much anything he makes, I have to go watch. So I know Oppenheimer is going to be a banger. So I'm going to go see it at some point in the next week. Joey, get your ESPN ready for Pena Pennington. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. I'm out of here, PC. I'm about to go too, dude. It's almost 3 a.m. What's the best MMA? None. None. That's what the producer said, or one of the guys who worked on Oppenheimer. No way. Dude, that movie's way too big. They had just 3 months to get ready for a film that would shoot in just 50 Damn, so I guess you're right. It was shot in 57 days. I didn't know that. That's crazy. So they shot it and they just filmed it in 57 days. That's pretty crazy. At the beginning, I thought you MMA with friends. Where's the channel? We're the same channel? I don't know. I never heard of that. Christopher Nolan is also Charles Oliveira's translator. Okay. Did you see the Willy Wonka trailer? I have not. Everyone hold on to your ESPN Plus signs. The main event is Holly Holm versus Misha Tate. Yeah. Dude, Interstellar was amazing. How you... That's crazy. Yeah, there's no good MMA movies. There's no good UFC promoted movies half the time. So, but yeah, guys. I know I just got back, basically. But it's time to hit the old dusty trail. It's time to hit the old dusty trail. I got to get up early. But you guys can all go do me a massive favor. And go watch my most recent video. Go watch my UFC 294 video where I give you early predictions for all the fights. Early predictions for all the fights. There is the link in the chat. It's been a pleasure. If you want more live stream, go to my live chat from earlier today. So, I have a live chat earlier today. You guys can go watch as well, where I went for about an hour and a half as well. So, if you watch that, then you're out of luck. But link for the new videos in the chat. Good night. Goodbye. We went an hour and 16 minutes. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I probably won't stream tomorrow, but maybe I will. But I'll hopefully get at least one video out tomorrow. So, I'll talk to you later. Good night. And goodbye. Jack's a bitch.